We're talking about screenwriting, and this is the first of a three-part series looking at the structure of screenplays and the structure of storytelling. But before we jump into that, I want to tell you one of my favorite stories. It's the story of a reluctant hero trapped on a small farm, bored to tears. And then out of nowhere, something crazy happens and changes everything. Our hero has no choice and heads off on an adventure. Step by step, the story gets crazier and crazier until all of a sudden, things don't look so good for the hero. We thought we knew what the hero was after, but now we're not so sure. Everything is upside down. Luckily, our hero continues to fight the good fight. And of course, things get more and more intense as our hero gets closer and closer to the goal. Finally, at the peak of tension, our hero is victorious, which is awesome. And then after that, I just want to sit back and light a cigarette, watch the end of the movie, and see how it all works out. Which is exactly what happens, which is why I love this movie. And of course, we're talking about the classic film, Star Wars. Oh wait, no, we're talking about the classic film, Wizard of Oz. No, I'm sorry. Okay, this is where I get confused. We're talking about the classic film, The Big Lebowski, the V for Vendetta. We're talking about the X-Men movies. No, wait, we're talking about the Bourne Ultimatum. It really doesn't matter which of these films we're talking about. All of these films are great, and they all have something in common. What they all have in common is story structure. And in particular, these movies all follow what's called the three-act structure. I know, you've heard about the three-act structure, but I don't like the three-act structure. I want to be like Quentin Tarantino. I get it, okay? But in order to look at things in a different way, the way Tarantino does, which we're going to talk about in a later episode on breaking structural paradigms, what we need to do today and for the next two lectures is we're going to look at the basics.